Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Zenimation. This is a series of sorts. Well, it is. It's definitely a series of shorts, but and it's 2 seasons. I'd like to say how long each of them is, but they vary. It's usually 5 to 7 minutes. The first one is, I think, 11 minutes long, but the first season, if you look at it closely, it has 11 episodes. Really, it's 10 separate short episodes, and then the final 11th one is all of them bundled together in one continuous flow. Same thing, I imagine, is what happens with season 2, which is a few fewer episodes, and then yep. Oh, full journey. Okay, yeah. All right. If give an interesting title to that. So what is Zenimation? What are we watching here? Is it just short, brief clips from our favorite movies from over the years at Disney? No. Yes and no. But it's basically scenes you know very well, scenes you've seen probably a million times, but have never heard like this before. All the music, gone. All the dialogue, gone. It is just the sound design. It's just the trickle of water in the background, or the waves crashing on the surface at the edge of the beach where Moana stands as a baby, or where Ariel is swimming under. You can hear the sounds of what it's like to be underwater. Things that we take for granted, things that we've heard a billion times before in all the movies, but it's just part of the background. In this case, it's brought to the forefront. And it's broken up into different themes. So, like, the first one I think is water, which has a lot of movies to pull from. No, go back to season 1. No, I want to go back to season 1. Season 1. There we go. Water. Cityscapes is the next one. Then we get some more abstract type of concepts, such as discovery, or flight, explore, night, nature, serenity, water realms, levity, things like that. So, and you recognize a lot of those things in there, a lot of those movies, and and it is just the movies. It's not like they're gonna throw in some Phineas and Ferb stuff or whatever, some animated TV shows or things like that. You're going to get nearly all the features. You're obviously, like I said, Little Mermaid. You got Frozen. You got Lady and the Tramp here. You got Moana. You got Zootopia. Meet the Robinsons. Deep cut in here. If it's part of Disney Animation, not Pixar, you're going to find it here for the most part. Although I'm hard pressed to find anything for a while that was older than the Disney Renaissance, or the 80s at least. Like Meet the Robinsons, that was 90s. Rescuers is in this, but again, some of these moments they literally last 10-20 seconds and they flow into the next shot. Some obviously a bit longer. There's a lot of Aladdin stuff during, I believe, the flight or the night sequence. But yeah, you don't hear part of your world. You don't hear, all the music. You don't hear any of the music. You don't hear any of the dialogue. In fact, even when there is a moment of dialogue, it's either cut around it or they literally just mute it. So there's a moment in Tangled where Rapunzel and Flynn go into the city, and she's about to cross the bridge, and you see her turn to the camera and go, "Wow!" and she just goes. And you don't hear a thing, but you hear the bustle of the city behind her. You don't hear distinct voices, but you hear just the hustle and bustle of the people, indistinctive from one another in the background. At most, I think Elsa gets an ow, 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 ow. She holds a little lizard from Frozen 2. So yeah, the little gecko thing, little fire gecko. So that's the most dialogue or most voice you hear it in anything so far. I literally stopped halfway through. I paused it, said, I know what I'm talking about now. And I'm filming this, and I'm going to go back and edit this and upload it while I watch the last half of the 50-minute chunk of season 1. So 50-minute chunk for season 1, 46 minutes for season 2. So yeah, you got almost a full movie, but with almost all the movies. Like I said, I couldn't find anything older than, say, the 80s for a long time. Eventually, you get a small sequence from Sleeping Beauty. I'm sure you might find Bambi, you might find Snow White here and there eventually, but it's going to fit into the theme. So, like I said, when you see things like flight or exploration, things like that, there are moments that really take advantage of say, Big Hero 6, with Hero on the back of Baymax flying around San Francisco. Or if you get, there's so much of Zootopia when Judy Hopps is on that train heading into the city, and when she steps out into the crowd, the hustle and bustle again of just the city just washing over her. This is a testament to the talent and the skill and the artistry and the just absolute beauty of the people who design the sound, who create the environments that feel so natural and feel just, that are beautiful, that honestly beautiful, that feel real. You know that you can close your eyes. If, for many of you who are Disney fans, hardcore Disney fans, you can tell what movie you're watching, even without the dialogue or the music. You know which one you're looking at. I bet you can play a game with your friends with this to go, well, that's Aladdin. Okay, well, that's Beauty and the Beast. That's Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. And speaking of which, by the way, they do include, surprisingly, the first Beauty and the Beast thing that I noticed, I just happened to glance up and I saw it was like a Beauty and the Beast direct-to-video feature. It wasn't from the actual regular Beauty and the Beast. The animation is very different between the two of those. You know it when you see it. So it was a direct-to-video, like what you could get on VHS back in the day. Those late 90s, early 2000s, when they decided to make all the sequels to all the movies they ever made for money. Disney knows how to make money. They like making money. They know how to do it really well from us. So, yeah, no, it's just the kind of thing that is meant to be on in the background. Just chill out. You could probably fall asleep to this. There is no, you're going to feel very zen. Of course, that's why it's Zenimation. I don't think there's any sequence in which you're going to hear loud bursts of sound or flourishes of just anything where after a quiet sequence. It just, for the most part, just flows. You can breathe with it, and maybe you do your yoga to it. I don't know, but you might get a little distracted if you keep watching the screen and going, "Oh my gosh, Meet the Robinsons! Oh wait, Atlantis!" You know, like, yeah, there's scenes from Atlantis in this. But yeah, this is meant to really pull at the memory strings, but also just chill you out with the things that if you're a Disney fan, that you love the most. So I highly recommend this in the sense that if you're not looking for story, you're not looking to relive specific moments where you can sing along with Elsa and Anna, if you're looking for just sort of memories of things that you've enjoyed throughout the films, but also things you may have forgotten, in the sense that a lot of these things aren't necessarily always the most important scene, but from a sound perspective are some of the most impactful. And it shows how much the people who created this sound, whether it's choosing the animals just chittering in the background, or the sound of the wind. yeah, Pocahontas was right. The wind or the water, the trickling stream, anything that builds out the immersiveness of the worlds that Disney has created is done by sound. And it's pretty fantastic. Again, there's a reason why they do have Academy Awards for sound design and things like that. And this is where you can better understand why these awards are deserved and often won by Disney. So I say definitely check it out if you just got a time to chill. And just put it on the background. Have a good time. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 248. Really high numbers here. All right. We got a movie. I haven't had a movie in a while. We've just had a lot of series and shorts and documentaries. I'm trying to think the last movie we saw. Probably last week, but I just can't remember. I don't know what this is. It has the same kind of name and almost is spelled the same as a TV series on Fox back in the day starring Elijah Dushku. But yeah, it's not. It's a movie, and I have a feeling like it's a Disney Channel movie. But we'll find out when we watch True Confessions. True Confessions is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.